Aloha everyone, this is Arado and we're gonna do the banner rundown in the JP side. So in the Lunar New Year calendar, we are in the year of the rabbit. So we have a lot of rabbit themed characters. It's a double banner. We have Emelia, Cordelia, and Rocbouquet. And then on the other banner, we have Professor, Mukucha, and Bunnie. So later on, I'll point out why Mukucha is here. It's the subtle detail. So let's start off with the Emelia banner, because Emelia is the best character in that banner. Because I love Emelia, by the way. So disclaimer on that one. Okay, so Emelia, the first skill is magical card. So magical card is a single target sun spell that does sun element random to hit. It's a range attack as well. The second one is Wild Shuffle. So Wild Shuffle is a sun spell, single target sun element that does SSS damage and then self-heal medium effect. The last one is actually Emelia's bread and butter, Brilliant Banish, I think. Yeah, Brilliant Banish. So Brilliant Banish is it's a fast support skill. It can only be used once per battle. So she puts herself in a counter stance. No, dodge stance, not counter stance, for one turn, and then puts everyone with this buff right here. I can't read because it's in kanji. Basically, what this does is it gives all other party members except Emelia the 25% chance to heal everybody in the party. So if you saw my video, oh wait, yes, you're correct, will not. I'm sorry, yes, you're correct. Brilliant Bunny show. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, I didn't see that dash at the end. Thank you for that correction. So yeah, the buff, this one, it gives all other party member except Emelia, the 25% chance to heal the party every end of turn. So regardless of whether you have any character in your party that does any passive healing as part of the ability or skill, that every end of turn you have 4 chances to roll a 25% chance each to heal the party with extra small heal. Just like Itoken-san and those kind of characters. But this time as a buff from Emelia herself. For the first ability, Magical Dealer, so it increases damage, large effect. A turn starts, so there's gonna be 3 buffs, and all of those are large chance, so 37%. So the first buff is Attack Boost, 37% chance, with extra large effect for 1 turn. The second one is Defense Boost, large effect for 1 turn, 37% chance as well for that to trigger. And then lastly, all status buff, large chance as well, so 37%, and small effect. So all of those are a party buff. Every start of turn, you would see 3 different cards that would go in your party. So depending on that, that card would tell you whether it's an attack boost, defense boost, or an all attribute buff. The second ability is Tension Force 2. So Tension Force 2 increases damage with large effect, and then turn ends gain BP plus 2. And then ability number 3, if equipped with gun, increase damage with extra large effect. So total, she has 50% damage up. 15 from large, 15 from large, and then 20 from extra large effect. And then when taking a damage that's considered a resist, mitigate that damage with extreme effect. Yeah, that's extreme. Yeah, with extreme effect. So that would be extra large is 30. That would be 40%, if I'm not mistaken. 20, 30, 40. Yeah, 40%. And then the resist, when taking a damage that's considered a resist, you can also have a chance to dodge that attack with a large chance. So I think 37%. So yeah, for Emelia, you basically do Brilliant Bunny show at the start of the battle, and then after that either you do magical card, or if you have the Saga Prefecture style, that you can do the Mochi gun, or like what I did in the Notch Raker battle, that I use Submission Plus to do debuff, because this Emelia has really high intelligence. Where is that? I don't know. Oh, right here. So the intelligence is 110%, and then there's 100% dex as well. And then because Emelia with Pink Tiger style is martial arts, so she has a very decent strength as well. Agility, strength, and then dex for the other style, and then intelligence for to do good damage with the sun spells. So all in all, pretty good damage. Just missing some endurance right there because it's just mediocre, 60%. But you know, you just latch on that 37% chance to dodge the attack, given you have geared Emelia properly. And again, will not thank you for the correction for the skill number 3. Brilliant bunny show. Alright, so the second character would be Rocbouquet. So Rocbouquet, first skill. This is kanji, so I'm not gonna read that. Single target, dark and thunder element for 0 BP. The second skill is lightning barrage. So lightning barrage is single target, thunder and dark. It can only be used 3 times per battle, and then after the attack, puts herself on a heat up buff for large effect. So with this, she can gain 45% attack. And then lastly, I don't know what this is, so I'm not gonna read it, even though it's in katakana. Basically, it's single target, thunder, and dark element, and then put self with an attack boost buff, large effect for 2 turn. So it's a 10 BP SSS damage. For the ability, the first ability, again, I don't know what this word is, so I'm not gonna pronounce it. I might say the wrong thing or say something bad. When the attack hits, heals self with extra small effect, and then when doing a single target attack and it hits, you would trigger skill number 3 with an extra large chance. So extra large would be 45%, I think. Extra large chance at rank 1. So when you're doing a single target attack, it doesn't say whether you're getting hit by a single target attack. Yeah. The second one, on battle start, you gain BP plus 2. When doing a weak attack and it hits, you gain BP plus 2 as well. The third ability, when taking damage, mitigate that damage with large effect, and then on turn starts, buff self with heat up medium effect, so that would be 10%. Yeah, so in total she would get 50% from here, and then she would get 45% from here, so that would be a total of 95% attack by turn 5. The good thing with this Rocbouquet, I think, would be either the Saga... Wait, let me see. So if you use this style, you can use the skill number 3 from the previous Saga Prefecture style. Not the first one with the squid, but rather the second one with the sashimi, I think. She has that sashimi knife with her. And then does the all attribute debuff, guaranteed as long as the attack hits. That you can use that and then inherit it from this style to do really good damage, and then be able to debuff better because of the BP plus 2. The downside of using this style is the sashimi style doesn't have has the chance to dodge an attack that's considered a resist. So that's why it would depend on what you need. For me, if I got this Rocbouquet, I would use still the Saga Prefecture style, the sashimi style, and then probably would inherit the lightning barrage to it, so that I can gain the heat up and then be able to do decent damage. Or I just use the heat up and then go back to doing the all attribute debuff. Ah, Encore Noir. Yeah, that makes sense for the second word. But the first word though, Will, is a little weird because it reads as ampuru. So ampo? I don't know what ampo means. So that's why I was scared of pronouncing it. But the ability, you're correct. It's Encore Noir. So yeah, thank you for that. Okay, so lastly, after Rocbouquet, we have Cordelia. Cordelia, I feel, is... Oh, wait. So this Rocbouquet has... Hold on. Yeah, mediocre endurance, which is fine, 63%. And then pretty good willpower, 96%. High agility, 99%. And intelligence, 116%. That's pretty much the top for the style in JP right now. So that's pretty good. Okay, so going back, we have Cordelia, which I feel is the best in the banner, in my opinion. So she does debuffing and moral down, and then she also buffs the party, which is, you know, all in one in terms of a physical type of battle like not Draeger. Alright, the first skill is Carrot Spear. So Carrot Spear is an AoE, 3 BP, and then when the attack hits, there is a chance to debuff strength and endurance, small effect. So take note of the word chance. Like I said, there are some skills where it doesn't say that it's a chance, that as long as the attack hits, that you would be able to do the debuff. And then the second one, Cracker Rise. It's an AoE B damage for 7 BP. And then last one, something to do with a rabbit that I can't read. It's kanji. So single target, when the attack hits, inflict a moral down medium effect for 3 turns for 9 BP. And then for ability, so this is the other good one with Cordelia. So ability number 1, at turn starts, buff everyone with physical defense, not defense up, but rather lessen physical type of skills damage taken. Just like skill number 3 for Saga Prefecture Katarina. So it's the same thing, where it reduces damage taken from a physical type of attack with medium effect. And then ability number 2, battle starts, BP +1, turn ends, BP +2, and then protect high tension. So this is why Cordelia is good, because unlike Saga Prefecture Katarina, that you gotta use skill number 3 to be able to do the damage mitigate to the party. For Cordelia, as long as she's alive, she gives everyone the physical mitigate. And then on top of that, she can do moral down and medium effect at that too, although it's single target. So one thing to take note. And then she can debuff further with strength and endurance, which is pretty much designed for not Draeger. So a lot of clears I saw was using Cordelia, even Saigon from Discord. So Ampuru is some kind of light fixture or a bulb. I don't know what that is too, will not. Alright. Sorry, I forgot to stats first, and then I'll show the skill animation. So Cordelia, strength 110%, pretty much at the top. Pretty good endurance and willpower, and then high agility as always, like the platinum style, and then high intelligence to be able to debuff better. Okay, let's do the skill animation. Carrot Spear. That's cute. Cracker Rise. Ah, kind of like a Pom Pom 3. And then skill number 3. Oh, kind of like a multi-thrust in a way. But that's pretty cool. Was that a rabbit silhouette at the end? Yeah, it's a rabbit silhouette. Okay, that's Cordelia. Let's do Rocbouquet's skill animation. Okay. Next one, Lightning Barrage. Oh yeah, that one is cool. And then the mystery word, Ampuru Noir. Ah, okay. I still love Cordelia's animation. Okay, Emelia, magical card. Wild Shuffle. That one is pretty cool. I used that a lot in the when I was training Emelia. And then Brilliant Bunny Show. Okay, so those are the skill animation for the first banner. Personally, I would go for Emelia. I think it's pretty unique to be able to buff your party with 25% HP heal to everyone with extra small effect. Cordelia, pretty repeatable with what she can do. It's just that the packaging of what she can do versus what others can do is a little different. Like say Aisha from Minstrel Song banner. Aisha can do single target moral down medium effect as well, and so does Joe. Saga Prefecture Joe. For Joe, it's AoE, so that's something to consider. And two, Joe can have like a dodge stance even though at the cost of LP. So if you need that rather than having the debuff from Cordelia, then yeah, the others would be better. But I think what Cordelia stands out among everyone is the passive buffing for physical damage mitigate to everyone, in which the other character that can do that is Saga Prefecture Katarina, in which she has to use skill number 3 to buff that. So that means you gotta roll with the enemy attacks for Katarina to be able to attack first, to be able to buff the party before getting any attacks. And then Rocbouquet is just, you know, the heat up type of DPS. Even though she has some kind of mitigate, I think this one is lacking in a way that the other styles would be able to supplement with, say, the previous style, the sashimi style with the debuff, or from the stage style, be able to do Umbra Levin. So things like that. Okay, we're gonna move to the next banner. So the next banner we have Professor, Bunnie, and Mukucha. So before we start, I want to highlight why Mukucha is here. So Mukucha, I was looking at it. Professor, everybody is wearing like a bunny band, and then Mukucha is here being a dragon, and I was like, why is a dragon here? And look, there is a bunny slipper in the art. So that's why Mukucha is here too. Okay, we're gonna do. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Let's do Professor first. So for Professor, it's ability number 1, AoE, skill number 1 rather, AoE, 0 BP. Skill number 2, AoE for 5 BP, and then she can use that twice per battle. So it gives, when the attack hits, it gives defense down, medium effect. So defense down is the counterpart of heat up, I think. So heat up and defense up are both buff to the characters you're using, and it's permanent for the battle. This one is defense down, and it's permanent for the battle as well. So she can cast that twice per battle. Then what's that? Skill number 3, Disco Hall Paradise. So Disco Hall Paradise is a fast single target blunt, and then when the attack hits, you do defense stance down medium effect for 2 turns. I gotta be careful with the guard up, defense boost, and what's the other one? I think, yeah, you gotta make sure that I say the correct things, because one stacks with one another, one is permanent, and one is just a one-time thing. So yeah, Alright, ability number 1, increase damage with large effect, and then on turn starts, at a large chance, debuff all enemy with moral down medium effect for 2 turn. And then the other one is, again, another 37% chance to debuff all enemies with guard down medium effect for 2 turn. And then lastly, debuff all status attribute with large chance 37% again with large effect to all enemies, which is pretty good in my opinion. I didn't read through this. I know one professor. So she's kind of like Emelia. So Emelia buffs the party, but Professor debuffs the enemies. And then the second ability is Genius Bunny. So on turn ends, self heal HP with extra small effect and self BP +2. And then if Disco Hall Paradise, which is skill number 3, hits, there is a extra large chance, which is 45%. Disco Hall for BP +5 to trigger for herself. So basically she can use Disco Hall Paradise more. And then lastly, it's the one with the lots of stuff to do with when equipped with the weapon. So when equipped with a gun, increase damage, extra large effect, 20%. When taking a damage considered a resist, mitigate that damage with extreme effect, so that's 40%. And then resist, when taking a resist damage, chance to dodge that attack with 37% chance. So yeah, Professor is pretty good in my opinion. She just kind of a little lackluster with the summer style, so I'm hoping the summer style gets buffed, so it kind of hypes us in getting the bunny style for Professor. But all in all, I think she's pretty good. She has this defense down, and then she can do the RNG, moral down, guard down, and the all status debuff. Alright, the one I chase for, Bunny. So Bunny, oh wait, stat style for Professor. So it's high dex and mediocre intelligence this time, and then high agility. Pretty good endurance and willpower. So that's good for hard content. Alright, the style I chase for, Bunny. So Bunny, the first one, fan dancing. So because she's waving those fan. So it's an AoE HP heal. So it's considered as a heal skill, and then it buffs everyone with heat up large effect. This is what got me into pulling Bunny. And then blow shot. So blow shot is single target blunt, can only be used 3 times per battle. It gives Bunny on turn ends BP +1. So after using this 3 times, she Bunny gains BP +3. And I hope you guys don't mind I use Bunny as a she, even though in the game Bunny is referred to as a unknown gender, but because of the the dress and all, I'm gonna refer to Bunny as a she. My apologies if that's not the case. Lastly, rabbit dance fever. So that's a single target blunt, and then gives everyone attack boost and defense boost, small effect for 2 turns. So for Bunny, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stack the blow shot 3 times, and then you can use rabbit dance fever every other turn because of her ability too. So for her ability, at battle starts, BP +2. At battle, the second statement, even though it says battle start, if you're in a battle and it is on an odd or even turn, you get different effects. So I don't think this is battle start, the second statement. Anyway, so the first statement, if you're in an odd turn, you would get an attack boost medium effect for 1 turn. If you're on an even turn, you get a defense boost medium effect for 1 turn for everyone. The ability number 2, on turn ends, there is a large chance, so 37%, to heal everyone with extra small effect and then clear all ailments. So all of that with just one roll of 37% chance. Lastly, ability number 3, increase damage with extra large effect, so 20%. Turn starts, put self with defense up, medium effect, and then only triggers 5 times per battle. So that's why I love Bunnie, because there's so much that she can do with, with attack boost and defense boost. I don't know, Will, because Discord translated it as Bernie, Bernie, I think, because of the way the katakana is written. But you know, in global, she is Bunnie, so I refer to her as Bunnie. Okay, so for stats, Bunnie is pretty good. High dex, high agility. A little low on endurance, but it's fine, mediocre. And then above average for willpower. Alright, lastly, we have Mukucha. So Mukucha is the weird one in this banner. To be honest, I still don't know the reason why this style exists. Okay, so first one, Stump Plus. So we all know what Stump Plus is. I am not gonna run through it. Second one is Teal Attack Bless. Teal Attack Breath. Sorry. So it's I always get confused with wait, this is column. So it's a column, blunt, and heat for 13 BP SSS damage. And then lastly, I don't know what this is. Dota Bata Animal Match. I don't know what the Dota Bata is, but it's an animal match. It's a single target that does SS damage for 16 BP, and it does random 2 hits. So that's pretty strong. But you know, martial arts, so kind of capped in a way, because martial arts unfortunately is unable to deal, you know, the top damage like gun. But the ability is where it's at with Mukucha. Okay, so turn ends, BP plus 4. It only triggers 3 times per battle. And then when taking down an enemy, Mukucha gains an extra BP plus 4. However, this is the funny part here. So the third statement, it says, however, at battle start, he starts the battle in sleep status for 4 turns. Okay, and then ability number 2 is engage 4. Round starts, gain an attack boost with extreme effect for 1 turn, and then tension 7, maximum effect, so that's 40% attack. So Mukucha, I honestly don't know how to use him, especially with the event right now being just a 1 stage in the treasure room, that you can't really see Mukucha shine. But in story, I tried to use Mukucha. He's pretty strong for damage, but he can only do attacks on round 2 and round 3. So that's the weird part. And then he also has a row attack, I believe, from the free S style. As far as stat goes, yeah, pretty much the top for agility and strength because martial arts. And then pretty good above average endurance and willpower as well. So we're good with that. Alright, so for this banner, definitely Professor and Bunnie are both good in my opinion. I personally chased for Bunnie and I got lucky with that. Now after reading carefully what Professor does, that I wanted to go for Professor as well. Mukucha, I would say, would be good for farming, especially for bossing. You know, those single target large HP kind of thing with skill number 3. The sad part is he starts the battle with sleep, so you can't really utilize that, and really expensive for skill number 3 being 16 BP. So you gotta wait for round 3 to be able to use that, I think, because he doesn't have any extra BP at battle start. Yeah, yeah, it's engage. This one triggers at turn end, so you really at round 2 you can't use skill number 3 yet. So that's gonna be the problem. Oh, I forgot skill animation. One moment. So this is the most popular skill animation right now. The skill number 3. It's being played around a lot on Twitter, because of how funny the animation is. Okay, this one, Howl Bullet. Okay, next one is Pinky Break Gun. I don't know what the Pinky Break Gun is. Or because it's pink, that's why. Okay, the most meme skill animation on Twitter. Because of the fan attack, and then the target gets lured. In Fargo in JP, there is a simulation called Custom Battle where you can use any character you want, and then you face any enemy you want, and then you can have that character use whatever skills that you want them to use. So they can Japanese players can be really creative with that. So that was a funny thing to do. But yeah, this is the most memed skill animation in a long time. Alright, next up is Bunnie. So Bunnie fan dancing. Blow shot. Or not fro, sorry. Flow shot. Not bro shot. Rabbit dance fever. Okay. And then lastly, Mukucha. Stump plus, we already know what that is. But now with the dragon. Teal attack breath. I don't know. I thought it was the color teal, but I don't know what teal attack now means. Anyway, but this one, Dota Bata animal match. That was cute. Okay, so yeah, that's the 2 banners. Hopefully I was able to help with the rundown. Sorry it's 30 minutes. I tried to make it as fast as possible. Oh yeah, you're correct, Will. Tail attack breath. That's why the animation. Thank you for that. Alright, thank you so much again, everyone. And yeah, see you in the next video or stream.